In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to make, I don't know, should we like come up with a name for this pasta?
Emily's Pesto Pasta.
Emily's Pesto Pasta. It's a recipe that I made up and I love it. It's kind of like Mediterranean style and it's our favorite pasta.
Absolutely.
It's so good. And so I think everyone needs to make it and try it. It's our favorite pasta. We make it for our family and they all love it. And I just want to share it because I want this to be my legacy. When I die, I want this to live on. Everyone needs to try it. If you don't, I'm sorry because you're missing out. So here are all the ingredients. Everything that you get is from Trader Joe's. I mean, if you want to like do your own variation of it, fine by me, but this is the only way I can promise that it'll be good. Like even the pasta, the type of pasta we get, I feel like even that makes a difference. So here are all the ingredients.
Yay.
So thank you for the enthusiasm.
No problem.
Okay, so it's the giggly pasta from Trader Joe's, the best. And then we use about 6 cloves of garlic. You will need pepper, salt, and red pepper flakes. And then you can either use a yellow or sweet onion. We use balsamic glaze, feta, about 4 to 5 white mushrooms. And then we use the vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto from Trader Joe's. It's so good, it's so fresh. Like other pesto that you could get is kind of heavy and more like comfort food, kind of oily, and that pesto is also really good, but for this vibe, for this meal, this is the best. It's so fresh and so yummy. And then the medley tomatoes, part skim ricotta cheese. We normally use the whole milk one, but I wanted to try part skim this time. And then the sliced Kalamata olives. Ready?
Yeah.
Yay! All right, so step 1 is obviously get your water for the pasta. Cody's putting a lot of salt and some olive oil in the water and we're boiling it, or we're gonna bring it to a boil, and this is like a medium-sized pot. And then I have a large pan pot thing, I don't even know what to call this type, and I just put some olive oil in it and I'm heating it to about like a medium heat right now. And this will just be on the burner while I'm chopping up the veggies and everything, and fruit, because tomatoes are fruit. I'll show you how I cut everything. We were cutting onion the wrong way forever, and we just found out the right way to cut an onion, and it's so much better. So we're gonna show you just in case you also have been cutting an onion wrong, because it's actually been life-changing. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna cut it this way, which everyone might already do it this way, but we didn't. So if you also didn't know, you are welcome. And then you cut off the ends from here, and maybe I'm doing this wrong once again, but oh well, this is how we're cutting it. So we do like that and then take off the outer layer. I am taking off the whole first layer. Oh well. Okay, moving all of that to the side. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and cut it like this, and I'm literally already crying.
Oh my god, I don't like my face being this close to onion.
This is dangerous territory. Oh my gosh, the onion. So maybe I was supposed to keep one of the ends on, but
I can do the
oh
roast.
no, I'm literally crying. And yeah, we do have parts of the outside of the onion in here, so. Ow, I almost cut my nail. This is not for amateurs. Just kidding. Okay, so that's how we cut the onion. And then this can go directly into the pan. And yes, we washed our hands. For those of you asking, my hands are clean. And I have a really cute apron.
You're crying.
I know, I'm crying. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually turn down this heat to maybe like medium-low heat. And I'm gonna move around the onions because they be sizzling and I want them to have all the oil get all over them. And wow, okay, it's pretty hot. I'm gonna make it even actually at low because these will be in here for a while. Do you think they can hear me over the sizzling?
Yeah.
Okay, and This spatula is really cute. It's from Target and I'm still crying. I'm still crying. Also, Cody is really good and actually like usually helps me chop everything. But today he's my videographer, so thank you, Cody. Okay, today, what are we feeling? 3 mushrooms?
4. Yeah.
We're gonna do 4 mushrooms today, and I'm gonna go ahead and rinse them off over here. Make sure your mushrooms are all clean. To be honest, every single time we made this pasta, I don't think I washed the mushrooms once. We eat dirt in this household. Okay, I'm gonna dry my hands off also. I know this is a mess, but this actually goes by so fast. So if you're like, there's no way I can make this, you can, and it'll take like 20 minutes. I don't know if I should be. Okay, anyways, where'd the knife go? It's over here. Okay, so mushrooms. This is how I cut the mushrooms. Come over here. First, you stand your little guy up. You cut it in half. Also, we have the worst knives on the planet. Bless you.
Thank you. I didn't sneeze into the onion, by the way, in case anyone was wondering.
Also, we have the worst knives on the planet, so that's unfortunate, but that's just a fun fact. So,
I think it helps.
If any, oh yeah, there's been so many times where I should have cut myself, but it doesn't cut me because it is too dull to even do that. That sounded weird. I mean, like, I accidentally like, oh, and then, but nothing happens because our knives are so bad. Okay, so as you cut them, just plop them in here. They're gonna get all glazed with the onions. I'm gonna turn the heat up again to like medium low. Thank you, Cody. And yeah, so for the mushroom, you just cut once down the middle and then across like that. And then once you do that, you cut across like so. And if you have like really long pieces, you can cut those in half again. Also, if anyone has like any tips for how to actually properly cut everything, let me know, because this is just how I've found that it works. But maybe there's like an amazing way that I just haven't learned yet. So I'm always looking to learn new things and improve. So just let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rest of the mushroom, and then I'll see you for the next veggie or fruit, because tomatoes fruit.
I forgot to put the lid on this to make it boil faster, so there you go. Why is our cat wearing a vest?
Stella, oh, actually, like, I was thinking about making a video on this, like, training our cat to go on walks, actually. I've been thinking about that. So, I want to start taking Stella on walks because she's been getting a little chubby being cooped up all inside. And as an only child, she doesn't have any other cat to run around with or, like, dog to beat up. So, she's been getting a little chunky because she just sleeps all day and, like, gets zoomies once or twice, but it's not enough, clearly. So, we're moving to Colorado, for those that don't know, in about like a month or so. And I want her to like go on hikes with us and all that fun stuff. So I'm just getting her comfortable in the vest for that. And also, she had a harness before when she was a kitten, when she was like this big, when we first got her. And that thing did not fit her anymore. And when you fly with your animal, which we fly with her all the time when we visit home and stuff like that. So we needed to get one that actually fit her. Shoot! We had an open one already. Exchanged that. And yeah, so that's why she has a harness, is because for flying and then hopefully also going on walks and hikes. We're doing the garlic now, and I'm gonna show you guys how I cut that because I think it's a pretty good technique that I didn't know for the longest time. And I love it now, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Okay, so you take your garlic, it's still in the shell and everything, and you are going to take your palm and just hit it. So here's what you do. Go like, and then it splits. You may need to hit it like a few times if it doesn't get it right away, but you hit it, and then the shell just falls right off. And then It's already a little bit smushed, but you're gonna wanna smush it even more. So you hit it again, and now it looks like this. And when you cut it, it's almost gonna already like come off all minced. Sorry, that was a bad example, but see how that's already like mostly all cut up like that? So I'm gonna probably have to chop it up a little bit more, but it's fun and it works. So that's the best way to cut garlic in my opinion.
Good way to let the anger out.
Yes. You also don't really need to like slam your hand down. You can also just go on it and press really hard, and that should also do the trick. But okay, so Cody's pouring the pasta in. Just dump it. All right, yeah, that was about like 3/4 of the bag. And how long does it say?
5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, so it says to do 5 to 7 minutes. We'll probably set the timer for 5 minutes, because then we'll just check it then and go from there. There you go. Okay, so I lied. We ended up doing 4 garlic cloves instead of 6. So the garlic is done. I'm gonna put these 2 back in here because we're not gonna use that much garlic. I do love garlic, but I think that was just a little excessive. So we're gonna go ahead and now cut the tomatoes. What I do for the tomatoes is, first of all, I love all the different colors in here. How many tomatoes? I'm thinking like these, definitely the light one and the dark one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna do 8 tomatoes. And what I just do for this is I just cut it in half like that and toss them in. So just in half and toss. Oh. In half and toss. And I literally use the same knife for everything, but yeah. And I feel like this is honestly more than we normally use also. Maybe like 5 tomatoes, but this is still, no, that's good. 8 tomatoes, that was good. All right. And so this is just gonna cook still, and I'm gonna throw in the olives. I don't cut these down any more than they're already cut. You can if you want to, if you want them smaller and all diced up, but I'm gonna do about, I'm doing a fork instead of a spoon so I don't get the juice in it as well. Oh, the pasta. That was like either 4 or 5. I'll look back in the video. Forkfuls of olives. The pasta was done, but before we drain it, what I like to do is take some of this water where the oil is and some of the foam from the pasta and put it in here. And these little particles are because I've been mixing the pasta with this, so that's why there's some of that in there. Oh shoot. Okay, so I like to just put some of that in here, and it makes all the flavors mesh really well together. And then when I add the pasta, it also just blends all the ingredients really well with the pasta. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try one of the noodles. Okay. It's good. All right, that's all the pasta. And then shimmy it around to get all the water out. Oh my gosh, it's like a steam bath up in here. I'm getting a steam facial.
Sauna.
So there we go. I'm gonna lower this heat. Maybe I might even just turn it off. So that's what you do so far. And we're almost done. I have the feta in here. There's a few big ones. The big clumps I like to just kind of like squeeze to break up. But then the rest of it I'll kind of just sprinkle it all in. Not all. That was a big one. I'm gonna need to break that up. I think that's enough. I'm gonna break this one up really fast. And then I'm gonna mix this in and turn off the burner, but keep it on it so that the feta starts to melt a little bit with everything. Now for the pesto, we already have an opened one, so I'm gonna use the rest of what's in here. And then it's not a lot, so I'm definitely gonna have to dig into that one too. So I'm just gonna do some spoonfuls. I'm literally just gonna do the rest of this one. It's about 1 heaping spoonful. And the reason why it's so soupy right now is because I've had this out of the fridge to film this video, but normally it's more solid than this. Or not even like solid, but just not so soupy. Okay, so that was about 4 spoonfuls, and we might need to do some more. I normally just eyeball all of it, which is why I don't have like exact measurements until I'm already done with everything. Let's see. I think we need to add another spoonful. Okay, let's see if that was enough. So that ended up being like 5 to 6 spoonfuls of pesto. I like to put my salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes in my bowl individually. You can do that all in here if you want to right now, but I like to just store it, and then when I'm making it, have those flavors super fresh again when I am reheating it or whatever. So I like to put it on in my bowl. So I'll show you guys how I assemble the bowl now. So we have pasta bowls. I'm going to take this to scoop it. To eat this, I'm just gonna scoop maybe like 2, 3 spoonfuls. That's a good start.
It smells so good. Bella agrees.
Now I'm going to take some salt, some pepper, I like to do everything in a specific order. I'm gonna take one of my soup spoons and get some ricotta. So I do a scoop right in the middle. And then I like to do the red pepper flakes because I like to see it on top of the ricotta. And this right now is already amazing, but this also makes it like on a whole nother level. I like to drizzle the balsamic glaze on top. Yum! Okay, and now for the taste test. I like to get a bite with like everything in it a little bit. Perfect bite.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Okay, so my camera died and I wanted to film an outro while I still had some pasta left. So I just wanted to say that this pasta is so good and I love it so much. Please try it. Leave a comment down below if you do try it. And if you have any suggestions to make it better or anything like that, let me know, because this recipe is kind of constantly evolving and we're adding things here and there, but this is like how we love it currently. So yeah, please go ahead, give it a try. And if you like this video, give it a like and please subscribe. Cody's been chowing down over here. Ooh. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.